My clearest memory of playing video games when I was little is the time I beat my brother like 30 times in a row in a fighting game. I had never played the fighting game before, and truth be told, I didn't end up playing the fighting game again until I was like a teenager. But still, I remember that game like the back of my hand because Bloody Roar was fire. It was also a furry fighting game. Subscribe, bro, I'm gonna give you the beady beats. So yeah, no lie. When I first played the game, I beat my brother 30 times in a row. Being able to beat your big brother in a video game is like Pringles. Once you pop, you just can't stop. And I'm pretty sure that's why me and him never got along. Because he held that grudge for years and years and years. In fact, I didn't get that second rush again of beating him bad till I was playing him in Madden '09. And then I gave him the beady beats again. We don't talk no more. See, I played fighting games growing up, but I didn't play them. See, I wasn't worth a lick, a spit in Street Fighter. Still ain't. I was trash in Mortal Kombat. Still am. And don't even get me started on Killer Instinct. Seriously, like, what even is that? So, having that moment of domination in that game, it was euphoric. Never felt it before. And so, it got me thinking about what was Bloody Roar, right? Like, what was it? I don't know anything about the marketing at the time or its lore at the time. I'm just a little kid. The only reason we were playing it is because my brother had a friend who was cutting my hair and had the game. He got bored, put it on thinking it was going to be light work, and then he lost. And then he wanted a salty run back and lost again, and then just kept losing. I beat him with the same character over and over and over as he played with every single other character in the game. See, the gimmick of Bloody Roar is that all the characters had animal transformations. But I played with one character, her name was Alice, and she could turn into a bunny. And when you're a baby, you don't really think about the whole cute girl bunny thing, but there was a lot of like humanoid rabbits back in the 90s. Probably shouldn't look too into that. Anyway, within the context of the game, you had everything. You had a lion dude, you had a tiger dude, you had a fox girl. What? Oh, my sources are telling me that the fox girl was actually a fox boy. I'm gonna call them liars, and I'm refusing to acknowledge that. You had a badger woman, you had a wolf boy, you had all kinds of people, and they could all transform. And the game comes from Hudson Soft, the Bomberman people. It came out in 1998, and it was basically every sci-fi story you ever heard, I swear to God. See, Bloody Roar has an evil corporation that's trying to capture these people, and they're called zoantropes. Wait, Zoan?
Yo!
I'm not gonna do the whole rap, but Chopper, Tony Chopper, we remember you, dog. But anyway, so the evil organization is kidnapping these zoantropes and turning them into super soldiers. And your main character is the wolf boy named Hugo. And like there's a bunch of people like Alan and Mitsuko and Jen. And the only one I really care about is Alice because that's who I was good with. Also, the fox boy girl was just another version of Vega, you know, effeminate guy, super obsessed with beauty. And it's just like, whatever, man. Like, plus he was abandoned as a child, and it's just, I hate this kind of story, truth be told. But anyway, when I was little, I didn't know that Bloody Roar was called Bloody Roar. I didn't know anything about the game. And so, I kind of forgot about it as I got older, because aside from that one time, I didn't play it again. By the time I had re-encountered it, I didn't have no interest in it. I mean, let's be clear, there's like 5 games in the franchise. I only played one of them for real, and even then, that was like a one-time thing. But that one time was just so impactful that I could never really stop thinking about the furry fighting game. Like, let's be clear, before there was persecution, there was fur violence. The furries was about giving people the beady beats. And I just think that's really, really funny, especially because that's the first fighting game I was ever good at. Now, that said, I don't think I was good at that game because it was a good game. In fact, I think Bloody Roar, the first one, is like super duper broken. I don't know, I never played the other ones, but I just know that like you could start the game and you could just throw somebody into the ground over and over and over. Like, legitimately, cheesing in that game is easy as a mug. But, I mean, every old fighting game is kind of like that. You know, there's like that crunchy brokenness of old fighting games that you don't really get, because now everybody has to be balanced and there's no top tiers and bottom tiers, guys. There's just everybody's being the same kind of good, and it's like, no, I don't want that. Sometimes I just want to be a bunny girl giving people the beady beast, you know what I mean? But hey, that's just my story. What's your favorite old fighting game? I'm DUN, and I'm done yapping. Deuces.